Clic, mao. Ça tue, ça blesse, ça flingue. Aïe, 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 mao. Gazo. Clic.
Thank you for joining me today in the ethers. We're going to jump right into this reading. If it resonates with you, take it for yourself. And if it doesn't, share it with someone else. Pull from the Oracle deck. Pull 5 cards. Give me 5 cards to let me know what's going on with my collective and the ethers. You have Thug. Clear message. Karmic lesson. Legal matters. Somebody could be in prison, in jail. Somebody needs your help. I feel like somebody's learning a lesson here. Something to do with court. You could be a police officer. Give me a clear message. Shady. Give me another card for my collective. What's going on? Love, hate. And at the bottom of the deck is goodbye. So, with the first card out, we have Thug. So, this is somebody with a hard exterior, right? I feel like this person is someone masking hurt with ego, possibly, right? Or control here. I feel like this person is definitely wearing a mask. And for a lot of you, I feel like this person feels like maybe they could be unlovable here. Then you have Karmic Lesson. So I feel like this person feels like there's unfinished business here between you two. Or I feel like this is cycles that this person they keep repeating here with this karmic lesson here and thug life, because maybe obviously they're not learning a lesson here. They keep doing the same thing over and over. You know, they're expecting different results here, but they're doing the same thing over and over, and they can't understand why they keep repeating these cycles here. And I feel like for this person, a lot of why they keep repeating the same cycles because they are wearing a mask here. They don't want to be vulnerable. So I feel like this person is going to continue to repeat these karmic lessons here until some sort of truth is faced. And then you have legal matters. And for some of you, this person could be getting a divorce here, or maybe some of you could be moving or selling a property here. I do feel like for some of you, if you're going through something in court here, that is possibly going to work out in your favor. But this is giving me energy that this person feel like they're being judged by you. This could be also spiritual court here too. A lot of this person, karma is catching up with them. For some of you, this could literally mean jail for this person. But This person is having a hard time. There's a lot of, I guess, paperwork involved here. There's some sort of karmic justice. Yeah, I feel like there's something that's going on with this person where they're being investigated, the courts are watching, or I don't know, for some of you, maybe this has to do with child support, not paying it, right? Then you have shady. Again, a person with a mask. So this card makes me feel like there's some hidden motives here. You have people smiling in your face, but possibly plotting behind your back here. Then you have love hate. So someone is obsessing over you. I see it, so I have to say it. Somebody feels like if they would have stayed with you, they wouldn't have been in a situation that they're in currently in the first place. Right now, this person is obsessing over you here. So to me, this card is so symbolic, right? Because you see the swing, right? And you see the people at the swing, right? And it's like you see that they're linked in with each other. And I feel like this is the attachment that swings between obsession and resentment, if that makes sense. Some of you are not going to get it. I feel like this energy around people, like learning the cost of manipulation, right? Power games or living behind a mask, right? Pretending, right? I feel like you're breaking free from all of this, collective. You're stepping into truth while others are making shit up, pretending. But with these cards out here, I feel like all of that is about to come to an end. Give me more for my collective. What's going on in the ethers? What's going on in the ethers? What's the message for my collective? What's going on in the ethers? Haunted. Reflecting. Cock blocking. Karmic friends, and that's crossing shady. That card fell. Where did you go? All right, give me one more card. That came out instantly. Hustling. And at the bottom of the deck, fishing for comments. So with thug and haunted out here, I feel like someone who used a tough mask to hide pain is now haunted by what they did, right? I feel like this is the energy of I did what I had to do, right? This is the mindset that they're trying to have, but I feel like it's unraveling now. This person is replaying their choices in their mind now, constantly thinking about this. They're having flashbacks. For some of you, this person is not sleeping well. For a lot of you, this person could be taking some sort of substance to numb themselves from the pain here. Then you have karmic lessons and reflecting, because reflecting came out, crossing karmic lessons. So I feel like this is karma in real time for this person. People who acted out of pride or manipulation are being forced to see the mirror version, right, of their actions here. I feel like this reflection is very uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Just period. You have legal matters and cock blocking, with cock blocker and crossing, right? So there is either physical or spiritual interference here. I feel like this group, I don't know why for some of you I feel like it's a group, but this could be like a family member. I don't even know why I hear landlord for some of you, right? But I feel like these people or this person here there was an attempt to block your progress or your new connections that's coming in for you, right? For some of you, this could actually lead to legal consequences, right? You could have someone, I don't know, I'm getting hacking. Someone could be creating fake accounts here. For some of you, this person could have gotten found out about what they were doing, and now they're facing a consequence here. You have shady and karmic friends. So not everyone smiling in your face is genuine. Okay. I feel like, again, you have some people, right? A group possibly, right? I feel like there are still like jealous allies or helpers, right? These people are motivated by competition. But I feel like your discernment is your best defense right now. A lot of you are setting boundaries. I feel like you could have blocked this energy out of your life. A lot of people are upset because they no longer have access to you. Then you have love, hate, and hustling. So I feel like your glow and your persistence, right? It triggers mixed feelings in others, right? They admire your grind, but resent your results. Does that make sense? The love-hate energy, this is projection. I feel like you represent what they won't work for, but they're mad at you. They're mad at you for your work ethics. They're mad at you for your grind, right? They're mad at you for what you're doing. They're mad at your hustle. I definitely feel like you have somebody here, collective, that's in competition with you, right? And I feel like you're being tested right now, right? There's a lot of manipulation and jealousy, right? And interference here. But I feel like what's keeping this situation going for you, unfortunately, is your endurance, right? Exposing the truth, right? A lot of you are cutting old karmic ties. You're no longer A lot of you no longer even answering your phone. That's how I feel. I feel like you're no longer even answering your phone. Maybe some of you are not posting as much, but you have someone or a group of people out here that's watching your every move. Your every move. Isn't that crazy? All right, we're about to pull some tarot cards, and then we're gonna wrap this reading up. All right, sorry about that, collective. Let's jump right in. What's in the ethers for my collective? Give us some insight on this. The Star. Nine of Wands. The King of Wands. The Sun card wanted to come out, guys. King of Wands. What's in the ethers for the collective? The Nine of Pentacles. And the Eight of Swords. So, you have the Star. What is it, Luna? Collective, give me a second. So, sorry about that, my damn cat. So the Star card is out here. So I feel like there's healing, right? There's healing on the table here, right? After everything you've been through, you know, thug energy, shady moves, right? Karmic friends. I feel like with the Star card, this is hope, right? Or some of you could be seeing in the spotlight here, but I feel like Spirit is rinsing the residue off you, right? I feel like the Star card says your path is protected. I feel like for a lot of you, you could be going viral, right? I feel like, but you don't have anything to worry about. Even if you're public, I feel like you're protected. A lot of you are doing the prayers, right? I do feel though, I have to say it because I do feel like you have people coming up against this Star energy here. It's giving me energy that because you guys are pouring into yourself, you're no longer, you know, giving your energy away to people that don't pour back into you, where the situation was, you know, it was no reciprocity. That I feel like since you're not chasing anymore, you're not chasing people approval anymore, that you could be leveling up here. You're aligning with your purpose. A lot of you are very well disciplined here. You're keeping up with your routines, right? You're drinking your water, you're resting, right? You're praying. A lot of you could be journaling. I feel like for a lot of you, your glow up is spiritual. Just, it's not just cosmetic, right? I feel like that's why it's haunting the ones who try to play in your face, who try to play with you here. Then you have the Nine of Wands. And, you know a lot of people don't like the Nine of Wands, but, you know, I don't hate the Nine of Wands. It's resilience, right? It's close to success. It's persistence, right? So I feel like with the Nine of Wands here that these are, You know, these are just your battle scars. A lot of you are coming out of that. A lot of you have learned a lesson. Let me just say that, right? Or you're learning a lesson now, but I feel like you're still standing here. And for a lot of you, you're not willing to repeat a lesson. So you're not really willing to go back down this road here with this karmic person. I hear that, you know, for some of you, you feel like, I don't give a shit how much reflecting this person done, right? But you've learned a lesson here. I feel like you're more cautious now. And for a lot of you, it's wisdom, right? I feel like it's not paranoia, and it's crossing reflecting. So I feel like while you're setting boundaries, right, someone else is replaying what they did or what they didn't do or what they didn't say or what they said. You know, for everybody's going to be different, right? I feel like this person is haunted because the access to you is not the same. They're not like, whatever this transformation was, whatever this spiritual thing was that you went through, you're not the same person. And a lot of people can't get used to that. You set up real strong boundaries. But you have a lot of people upset because they don't have access to you anymore. They don't have access to your energy, whether it was emotionally, for some people it's financially, or just, you know, being an ear for them to call and talk to, or you no longer, you're investing into yourself here, and you have a lot of people upset behind that. You have the King of Wands out here. I could be talking to a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So I feel like it doesn't have to be, okay? But I do feel like with the King of Wands being out here, that your leadership skills or whatever, you know, it's now being activated, right? I feel like this is you stepping from defense into direction, right? There's no more reacting to gossip, right? There's no more reacting to cock blocking or shade. I feel like the King of Wands moved with conviction here, right? This person is a trendsetter, right? This King of Wands is their own brand, right? Their own business, right? This person could have a platform, right? Hustling is here. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's not survival hustle anymore, right? It's vision, it's intent. I do feel, though, with the King of Wands, that some of you have to watch out for ego. There is someone, like, you have this energy, this group energy out here that's hating on your situation here. And I feel like it has a lot to do with your glow up. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that's going to be coming towards you in this egotistical sort of energy here. You have the Nine of Pentacles, right? And the Nine of Pentacles, this is independence, right? This is resource. This is attractive, right? I feel like your harvest is showing, right? I feel like this is the antidote to your legal matters here. This Nine of Pentacles, this is that energy here. And I feel like whatever that karmic interference was, you won. And you won by building something no one can take from you, right? I feel like your skill, your reputation, your inner worth, it's impeccable. I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles being here, someone checked themselves, right? Someone showed up and now they're showing out, right? And I feel like people admire your results, but they resent your resilience here. I'm telling you. You need to, again, there's something that's telling me to stay away from those people. Those people didn't mean you any good. You need to let them reconcile whatever issues they have with you, with themselves. Let them reconcile that with themselves, okay? You have the Eight of Swords out here. Here's the trap. This is the only trap left, though, right? It's the mind, right? I feel like after the chaos is quiet, right? I feel like your thoughts are trying to cage you, or you know, the what if this happens again. Like for some of you, this could be love. For some of you, this could be work, starting a business, right? Moving forward with some sort of plan that you had. I feel like this is the last cord to cut, right? The cock blocking energy can't stop unless you stop it, right? Unless you stop you, if that makes sense, right? I feel like when the loop starts in your head, you know, those intrusive thoughts, right? Speak a counter spell, right? Say to yourself, I am guided, guarded, and free, right? My next step is clear. Like, get out of your head with that, with this feeling trapped, this feeling stuck. Then I feel like you need to take one tangible action here, right? Send the pitch to your team, right? Post that offer, schedule the consult, right? I feel like freedom is a decision before it becomes a circumstance. So you have to decide. you have to decide that's where you're headed, but before it becomes a reality for you. I feel like for a lot of you, this person that was wearing a false mask, this thug, this shady behavior here, Queen of Pentacles, yeah, I feel like you outgrew this performative toughness, right? And these secret plots here. I feel like the star washed that off of you here. You also have the Wheel of Fortune here. So there's definitely karmic lessons learned here. I feel like people that you're giving access to you, your friends list has been adjusted. I don't know why I'm hearing that. You have legal matters here with the justice energy. So I feel like the Nine of Pentacles, you're being compensated by spirit, right? Look at this, Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. I feel like you got a lot of people sitting with themselves while you sit in your purpose. You're being watched here. A lot of people are feeling haunted. They're reflecting on things that they shouldn't have said. You have the Chariot. I feel like that's your discernment moving forward, right? A lot of what's happening to you spiritually and mentally, like you're no longer going back to this people-pleasing energy here. It's non-negotiable. So the Queen of Cups is out here. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. Sounds very intuitive, right? Strategic, not scrambling. The Tower. That's the burden. When the tower falls, your job is to keep building. Okay? I'm getting a lot of earth energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm getting definitely a lot of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Air energy here. Geminis, Libra, Aquarius here. Seven of Pentacles. Definitely a lot of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy here. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today in the ethers. You got 9 of Cups again, so make a wish. There's a wish fulfillment that some of you could have been waiting on. It's coming through here. I just want to let you guys know that my light is evidence. My boundaries are blessed, right? So I release old stories. I walk free, right? I'm funded and focused, just period. And you need to say that to yourself as well. And I will catch you guys again in the ethers. Ciao.